You see
Isaac,
me?
hey, congratulations on your new film, Hounds of War.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
I love these action films. They're always a guilty pleasure for me on a Friday night. But you know what? Let's hear it from you. Is why were you attracted to direct the Hounds of War?
Uh, it's up my alley, as they say, you know. It's it has a good story, has good action. I like the script because the script is interesting. You know, two movies that are being combined to one movie, you know, two stories that totally go together, you know. In a way, it reminded me of The Count of Monte Cristo. Like the first part, Edmond Dantes is in Chateau d'If, you know, and then, okay, that's his revenge, you know. So there was something in that script in there. Plus, you shoot it in Malta, which also goes well with The Count of Monte Cristo because it's around the Mediterranean, you know. So anyway, I read the script and I liked it.
Now, shooting in Malta, Malta is such a beautiful city, but it's so beautiful that you wouldn't think of an action
The
film
island.
there, and the buildings and the streets are small. I mean, how do you navigate to those challenges?
It wasn't easy, but Malta is beautiful, but it's totally right for an action movie because it's got an interesting history and a lot of places there with layers that you can tell a story. You have those streets, you have the catacombs, you don't have really beaches because it's all rocky. I know Malta was to be an island that will protect them against invaders. So it's actually a good location to shoot action movies, you know.
So
It's got its limitation because it's an island, but it's a small island.
then tell us about the movie magic. How did you pull off the car chase scene? I mean, the turning those corners must have been extraordinarily very difficult.
So look, it's all a collaborative. I mean, you collaborate with people. Uh, the second unit director and the also fight choreographer was David Wald, and he had experience in it. I had a fantastic DP, Erickson Core, that did the first original Fast and the Furious, you know, and an amazing camera operator, Ross Clarkson, that we've done together about 10 movies. So you put all of these elements together and you choose the right streets. Uh, and you basically you map the action before you shoot. That means you edit before you shoot. You know what you need for the outside and what you need for the inside. And of course, you have to find the right locations, huh? Which is hard. But then once you put it all together, it comes across, you know, it
So
becomes a scene.
so true, so true. Now you've done so many action movies before. What is the love for action for you? And does it get easier movie after movie?
Uh, the only reason why I wanted to become a filmmaker was because I wanted to do action movies. So I love them. If it's easier, yes, because there's nothing like experience than experience. So, and sometimes, of course, you get impatient, but there's nothing like experience than experience. You try to avoid mistakes that you did before in every new movie that you do.
And of course, the leads is always important for any action movie. Frank Grillo, it has always been known as a great action star. Um,
Well,
Rona, some of us don't know if she does a lot of action, but she does a lot of different type of projects. Tell us about working with Frank and Rona in this film.
It was a collaborate, as I said. They came with their own ideas. They're very experienced actors. Frank had idea about his character. Rhona had idea about her character. Look, every actor in every movie that you come, he already sees the character that he's going to play in his mind way before he comes to the project, you know? So it was the same thing with them. When I did, let's say, just as an example, the Undisputed movies that I did with Scott. Scott knows the history of Boyka, his childhood and everything. He knows it in his head. I don't know it. He knows it, you know? So when he comes to set, he knows the character. It's the same if they come, they know the character already, the character that they built within their mind, you know?
Well, let me wrap it up with one last thing because you do so many action movies. Have you thought about doing other type of films? But I'm not saying that there isn't drama in this one. This one does have drama in it too, but like comedies or horrors or anything else like that.
I don't know about horror, but I never tried to do horror yet, but there's always humor within an action movie because really you try not to take yourself too serious. And a movie does work, people see the action, but if the story and the character don't work, then the action, no matter what you give them, will not work. It has to be seamless. The story, the character, and the action. People will remember the action, but they will remember the action only because they responded to the characters and the story, you know? So it's all seamless.
So
Other genres, look, my favorite is the Western. I want to do a Western. I wish the right offer will come and the right script will come to me. I love that genre a lot, you know.
that you know what you have an impressive career, and who knows, maybe the Count of Monte Cristo will be up your alley someday.
Maybe, maybe if
Isaac,
it will come, I have surprises for the character.
that would be great to hear. Isaac, thank you very much for speaking to us about the Hounds of War. Hopefully, we get to do this again.
Thank you so much.